Oh, okay, there it goes, sorry. We hope you enjoyed our first ever song. Before we play our next song, which is a family favorite called Merrily We Roll Along. Before we play that song, I do want to point out to our parents that playing a musical instrument is something that's not easy. We can't come and pass you an instrument and say, here, you play Merrily Roll Along. It's not something you can pick up without practicing, without learning how to read music, without spending time with it. And with that comes a whole lot of discipline that students have to learn in order to be able to perform together. And in order to be able to, for our classes to function. So if you hear that, oh, Mrs. Morales, Mr. Morales, Mr. Morales were mean today, they made us be quiet. It's because we have to. We can't have class with everyone playing randomly at random times. We gotta have self-discipline and self-control so that we're able to make music together. So, as you can see, they're doing a fantastic job of that. Would you please give them a round? All right, so here is Merrily We Roll Along. Okay, I was going to pick out Ron's head, but Aaliyah off. Nothing. All right, so before we play our last song, I know this is the fastest band concert in this world. Anyway, so you're welcome. You guys will be able to enjoy your evening and have dinner and have family time after we're all done. But before we play our last song, I would like to acknowledge any of our Los Cuates teachers or our Los Fresnos High School band directors that came to hear our massive performance. If you're in the audience or out around and you'd like to wave, thank you all for coming to see us today. We appreciate it. Thank you. And lastly, I would like to ask our students to thank you for putting up with us for the last 5 months. When we started this journey to learn to play the instrument, we made some pretty ugly and interesting sounds. And I'm sure you thought, is this ever gonna get any better? Yes, eventually it does. And at some point, it will sound beautiful. If your child puts time into it, if your child does all the things that we try to teach them in class, it's going to sound wonderful. They've got to do their part too. So students, please give your parents a round of applause for all those ladies. Okay, lastly, if you parent would like to volunteer at any point with our parade that we have in February or with our end of the year trip, we need, as you can tell, as much help as we can get. And more eyes, the merrier. The more we have to watch over our students, the better it is for everybody. Please just go to our main office, our district service center, and fill out the volunteer paperwork, and we would love to have your help because there's only 3 of us and we try really hard and we can't keep an eye on everyone. So please, if you're ready to come help jump in, I promise they'll only drive you a little crazy. Okay, so the last song that we are going to play is entitled Jingle Bells, and it's our longest song, and we're going to make it to the end and be awesome. But thank you for coming this evening. When we're all done, I'll give you an opportunity to come take their picture, and then we have to pack up in an organized fashion, so we'll take a few minutes to do that. So here is Jingle Bell. Okay, there it goes. All right. So parents, if you would like to take a picture of your child sitting in their chair, we're going to ask our students to stay seated. to not play on their instrument. Just stay in place. But if your parents want to come and take your picture to use for ammo later in your life, now's a good time.